Have you ever wanted to remove the oil drain bolt without having a single drop of oil on your hand, then taking your time adjusting the drain pan under and then let it flow? Is that even possible? So theoretically, if we attach a vacuum hose here and it will create a negative pressure while we are opening the drain bolt, it's not gonna let the oil to flow while the vacuum is on. So first of all, we're gonna design a 3D print attachment here. So while we are opening this, we need something to screw it on so we can put the vacuum hose and doesn't have any leakage over there. So this is the vacuum I will be using. It's a 15 liter and it has a great suction. So for typical oil change on 2017 Toyota Camry, we need 0W20 fully synthetic engine oil, filter cartridge which already comes with its o-ring, funnel, cleaner, 14mm for the drain bolt, 64 to 65 filter socket. Along with it we need a ratchet and extender. And the last thing, we need oil pan. Since we are working with chemicals, we will be using gloves. So I designed on SketchUp and sent it to the 3D printer. And for printing, you're gonna have to use a material that can handle a heat, just in case when the engine is warm and you are doing an oil change, so it doesn't soften up or break. Alright, here's the 3D printed adapter with the same thread, 37mm, which compatible with Toyota Camry's engine oil cap thread. So let's put it on. Next, we're gonna attach the vacuum hose on. So normally when we are doing oil change, we take the dipstick out, but in this case we're not gonna take it out because we don't want any leakage of the air with the engine. So we're gonna keep it in and not take the dipstick out. Alright, now let's put the drain pan under the car and open the drain bolt. Turn on the vacuum. So in this moment you can clearly hear that it's suctioning air in the engine and not letting it drain. So now we're gonna turn off the vacuum and it's gonna start to drain. I'm using this old vacuum and it works out, so let me know if you are using a smaller one. If you notice, not only my hand is dry, the bolt also dry as well. Next we can undo this cap, and the filter cartridge comes with this plastic to drain the filter housing, so it doesn't make a mess when you are removing the filter housing itself. Next we're gonna take the filter cartridge out and we're gonna clean this, and for that I will use a brake cleaner. So after cleaning everything and changing my glove, I like to bring it on my toolbox and change the filter cartridge and also the o-rings as well. And don't forget to put some oil on the o-ring, so for the next time it will be opening easier. Alright, the filter is done, let's put it on. We are done here. Let's put the drain plug back and tighten it down. Now we're gonna spray some brake cleaner and wipe everything off. Alright, let's remove the cap and take the funnel. Alright, let's put the dipstick back so we can check the level, and it's on the second dot, which is the correct level. So with this method, you won't have a single drop of oil on your hand, and when you do that one time, you will do it again because it was very clean and it was so satisfying to watch. And here are all the products and the tools I used in this video, and I will make sure to put them in the video description box below, including the file and also the 3D printed version for those of you who don't have 3D printer. This adapter is 37mm, so if your car not compatible with this one, let me know in the comment section below and I will design for other cars as well. Hope you guys found the video useful and learned something new. If it was, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.